tomorrow is day one. This is not day one. If you think about it, it makes sense. If you are a seller and you accepted a contract to purchase your house this morning and the buyers get 10 days to inspect, today seems like it should be day one, right? Because they accepted the contract today and the contract is accepted. It feels like this should be day one, right? But it's not. Surprise! In real estate, they count the days differently. In real estate, if you accept a contract today, tomorrow is day one. And this may seem ridiculous. The truth is, when I was first new to real estate years ago, this threw me off a lot. But it's really important because in the contract, there are all sorts of timelines that matter. You're going to have, hopefully, contingencies in your contract to protect yourself, and the contingencies give you timelines. You have a certain amount of time to inspect the home and negotiate repairs. You have a certain amount of time to look at the preliminary title report and make sure that the sellers who are selling it own the entire house and the property line doesn't go right through the living room or something like that. That's important. You have a timeline to make sure the water is safe to drink if you're on a well. And you have all sorts of other timelines. You have a timeline to make sure the septic system is working and sewage is not bubbling up out of your ground if you're on a septic system. All of these timelines can be added into the contract, and they all protect buyers, because if they find a huge problem with the property, in Oregon, homes are sold as is, so you can't make the seller fix or change anything. You can ask them nicely to fix or change things, and they may agree. You can negotiate repairs, but the timelines of contingencies are in the contract so that if they do not agree to negotiate repairs within the timeline and the buyer cancels the transaction, cancels the deal, and walks away, the buyer can get their earnest money back as long as they use all the proper paperwork and they do everything within the same timelines, in the proper timelines as agreed on in the contract. So in real estate, there's a lot of money bouncing around, and there are a lot of ways to keep that money or lose that money based on if you knew where you were in the timelines and if things were done in a timely manner. So because of this, it's super important to know that if you accept a contract of somebody wanting to buy your house today, this is not day one. Tomorrow is day one. As ridiculous as that seems, if you take a minute and sit back and think again, tomorrow is day one. This is not day one. If you think about it, it makes sense. That way tonight, you can be super excited that you accepted a contract, and you can be thinking of all the things that need to be done. And then tomorrow, you can start moving forward and doing the things that you need to do for that contract. And you get a full business day as your day one. So don't forget, tomorrow is day one. If you have any questions about this or other things about real estate, I'd be happy to help. I'm Anastasia Hendrick with Century 21 JC Jones American Dream. And you can reach me at the office, 541-476-6502, or you can always just call me on my cell phone, 541-226-6448. I almost forgot my own cell phone. That's silly. Best of luck.